Hey everybody, today we are talking about My Brilliant Life by A. Ron Kim. My Brilliant Life is a story about a young 16-year-old boy who has progeria, and he is just hoping that he will make it to his 17th birthday. In this story, our main character, who is the 16-year-old boy, Arium, I'm probably saying that wrong, but Arium is just trying to make the best of his condition. He is hoping to create this story about his parents and how his parents met. He's writing this story to give them on his 17th birthday. He wants to be able to give something to them as a gift and have it be a story about their life. And so, very sweet idea, and he's been working on it for a while, and he's working really hard to make that deadline because with his condition, he doesn't even know if he's going to make it to age 17, to his 17th birthday, but he's being really hopeful and positive about the whole thing. Progeria is a condition in which your body grows 5, 6, 8 times faster than it should. So even though he's 16, he's actually has the body of like a 80-year-old in his 80s. And so his hair is gone, he wears a hat to cover it up, he is still small, but all of the inside organs and everything have progressed in age so much. And so he is very positive for, he's just accepted that this is his life, and he's made the best of it, and his parents have made the best of it for him as well. And so while he is going back and forth through hospitals and things to make sure that he's getting the proper treatment, he overhears his mom talking to the doctor and knows that he's most likely not going to be able to get more treatment because it's just too expensive, and they're just not going to be able to afford it, and even though it's what he really needs. And later on, he also overhears his mom talking to his dad about a potential idea to raise money, and his dad's pretty against it, but his mom knew somebody from school that ended up becoming a producer of a TV show, and this TV show is a reality TV show, and it's based on people that need help, who are sick and have different ailments that they really need help to be able to get better. And the audience can call in and donate money to the people that the episode is about. And so his mom was thinking maybe this could be a thing, and so later the next day, I think, Arium just says, I'll do it, I'll go on the show. And the show ends up being really successful, that he's able to get the care he needs, he's able to stay in the hospital and get the treatments that he otherwise probably wasn't going to be able to get because of their situation, and having to basically pay for his care since he was like 3 years old. So that's good. He gets to have his treatments in the hospital, and yeah, there's a lot of things that come from being on that show. And I don't want to give too much more away because it's not a super big long book. It's under 300 pages, and that's about only like the first part of the book. And yeah, so it is a really just touching story about a really intelligent kid who just had to grow up fast. And he jokes that he's, older than his dad, and that he is like supposed to be the wiser one because he's older than everyone, and that in a way he's lived longer than other people have, even though they're technically older than him. He's had to go through all this stuff so quickly that he's essentially lived longer than other people. And so he spends most of his day reading and learning and just using his time as wisely as he can, because he knows there's a potential for his eyesight to go away, or for just something to happen to where he's not going to be able to do what he wants anymore. And so he strives to do the things he loves the most, which is reading. And so he reads a lot of nonfiction so that he can just have so much knowledge from all these things that he's learning. And so the way he is with speaking, the way he is with other people, you can just tell that he's, you know, wise beyond his years and his actual 16 years of life. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. I found out that there was a movie adaptation for this, and I already watched it. And so in a couple of weeks, you'll be seeing, from the time that this video is released, in a few weeks from this, I'm going to be probably having another video up about this book and the comparisons and similarities, differences, how I felt that it compared and held up to the book version. And that one is going to be more of a spoiler review. I was actually contemplating just doing that video and not doing this one, but then I thought that there's a lot of people that don't like having full spoilers on things that they're wanting to read so that they can have their own experience, which I'm a big believer of. I don't watch too many reviews if I know they're going to be spoilers, unless I've already read the book, and then I'm fine with watching the video and I don't care so much what they say in it. So this one I tried to stay a little bit more just, you know, the bare minimum, and so I will go into some more details, a little bit more particularly about the ending, in that other video. So if you have already read this book, or if you are thinking about it, you can read it now, and by the time you're done with it, because I'm a slow reader, but this didn't take me too long when I was just reading a little bit every day, so you could probably read it within a week, and then you can go watch the other video. You could also watch the movie beforehand too if you wanted to. I found it on Viki, so it was free on there, but there were some ads, which was not great for this kind of a book and movie to be being interrupted, but luckily there was only a few, and when I was watching it, it didn't show any videos to disrupt you. It just paused the video so you could see the video, and then it just had talking of the ad. So I might actually have preferred that to being completely interrupted to seeing something new, because I could just stare at the screen and then just watch it continue when the ad was done, and then it felt like it wasn't quite as distracting, even though ads are always going to be distracting. But that's what you get if you want to have a free streaming experience. That kind of comes with it nowadays. So but yeah, anyways, I did like this book a lot. I do recommend it if you're looking for kind of a shorter read. I think it was a nice book that is unique because it is about a disease, condition, ailment that is very quite rare, and so it's tapping into something that you probably aren't used to reading about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.